everyone. Good afternoon. It's actually good afternoon. It's 11 a.m. and this is Tuesday, so it means we're doing LicataLive. And this is David Macpherson and Barbra, your trusted advisors from the Licata group, ready to answer your real estate questions. And this time we're on location.
Yes.
Yeah, we are. We're actually at Fareways Café in Lake of the Woods. That's where the golf course is. Fareways is an awesome another spot. You've obviously got the clubhouse for meals and so on, but Fareways is open all week. And while people sometimes think of it as really just being for golfers and so on, it really isn't. It's a great cafe. It's got great sandwiches, salads, great food. It's got a full bar. It's, as I said, open 7 days a week, including breakfasts. So definitely a great place to come out, check out, and use. The staff are very friendly here. I know that Friday nights are, well, this Friday night in particular is karaoke night at Fareways. So if you want to come out and sing a little bit, and as you can see behind me, I have a couple of dartboards. So there's a dart league. There's a lot going on at Fareways. So do you know anything else about the club itself, Barbra?
I always hear really good things about the food.
Yes.
Like the food, I hear really good things. And Lauren on our team has brought me lunch a couple times from Fareways.
Yeah.
And it's definitely a great spot in the lake. And I think whether you're playing a game of golf and stopping off at Fareways to have lunch after, or you're just a resident in the lake and just need lunch. What a great community. You don't even have to go outside of the community to be able to eat.
It's got great outdoor seating as well.
Yes.
So as this weather, like today, it's just lovely. It's we're going to see something like 75 or 78 degrees here at the lake today. Everything's just beginning to bloom, the leaves are coming in, and it's really nice at Fareways. You can sit out and see some golfers starting off on the round and have your meal outside. It's a great little spot at the lake.
Yes, and the cool thing that we're doing today on location at Fareways is we are set up today for any of your questions. So if you have any questions about real estate, we're doing conversations with us, and stop by our table. We would love to chat with you about real estate, and we definitely know the lake. Definitely know the lake.
We have a couple of giveaway bags of little goodies that for anybody that wants to stop in can do that, or for some of the folks that are munching on their lunches right now, if they want to come over and talk to us, they're more than welcome to. We'll include them in this little event.
Yes, and then we're going to also go over some real estate stats today for the lake, because the new stats just came out. So I'm going to pass it on, David.
So this is our market stat report, which we, as full-time realtors at the Licata group, we generate this every month, and we will post it to our Facebook pages. But we'll also send it out to any sellers, any of our clients in our database that are interested in keeping up with the market. And as of March, for Lake of the Woods, we've got not a lot of listings on the market right now, but we do have a slight increase over last year. It's from February 2022, from March of 2021, we're down.
Yes.
But from February of this year, it's going up. And that's typical of the spring market, isn't it, Barbra?
Yeah, it's pretty typical of the spring market. And I think people are starting to list their houses a little bit more. And so, because we are definitely with very low inventory, so definitely are seeing a slight increase.
And closed sales. This is a good sign you can see in this chart. But our closed sales from February of this year are up 62.5%. So up 16 in the number of closed sales, to a total of 26 closed sales. That's still not a huge number. We've seen years past where in February through into March we've seen much higher numbers. It's kind of respective of what's going on in terms of inventory in the market, but it is good to see sales are still happening.
Yes.
And definitely up a little bit from last year. think probably one of the most interesting parts about what's going on in the market is, and people are asking a lot, is what's happening with house prices.
Yes,
You know,
and the
and the house prices are still climbing.
yes, so our median sold price in the lake right now is $399,750, and it is up 7.7%. That is amazing.
It really is.
It is completely amazing.
Yeah.
And then the other thing that I think is a really great stat, David, is the fact that the average sold on over list price ratio, they're selling at 103.2%. So I just want that to sink in for a second and really think about that. So the listings in the lake, and really the area, but we're specifically the lake, it's 103.2. That means that the listings are getting 3.2% above list.
Yeah, that is a key statistic. It tells you a lot about the fact it's still a seller's market, that there are a lot of buyers out there, that there are buyers out there competing to try to get your home when your home is active on the market. It also tells you a little bit about how, when you work with a team like the Licata Group,
Yes.
you know, we price the houses to sell. We price houses. We don't overprice houses. We don't underprice houses. We're very close to the list price, but we're above the list price, which is key in terms of what the house will actually be sold for. The average days on market over the last 5 years, the average was 42 days. In the last couple of years, with the pandemic and events that have been going on, it's been a lot less. At the moment, in March, the average days on the market is 16 days, 1-6.
Yes.
We talked about that in our office actually this morning, and we were discussing the fact that, does it feel like the market slowed down a little bit? I think that's the only thing that we feel is making us think it's slowed down. Houses are not selling in 1 day or in
Right.
3 days. It's taking 16 days. But that heck is so fast.
It is fast.
In comparison to a normal or the past 5-year average of 42 days. And go back further, and sometimes you're looking at 2 or 3 months of being on the market before your house sells. So 16 days is still extremely fast for houses selling.
And the other thing is this, I don't think that, like, the buyers that are out there, there's buyers. We have buyers. It is not a situation where there's not enough people out looking for houses. It's a problem of inventory, that we don't have enough inventory to sell all the people that are looking for homes.
Yeah, we're doing open houses on the listings, and we actually have, I think, in the next week, is it something like, you said we had a total of 21?
We have 21 listings right now in different phases of the process. And the other thing what we were talking about for active listings, this tells you that we have 15 active listings in the lake right now. So with 15 active listings, I want you to think about how big the lake is. So the lake is
Over 4,000 homes in total, roughly 550 waterfronts. I think where you're going with this is we handle more lake listings in Lake of the Woods. We know this market.
We know this market.
We really do, and it comes through in the numbers that we do each year.
So what I would like you guys to do is, when you come back later and you're watching this and you're checking out our LicataLive, tell us what the 3 things are that you're worried about. For, like, you want to sell but you're just uncertain, maybe you're worried about different things. What are those things that you're worried about? Put them in the chat or put them as a comment, and we would love to know what our viewers are thinking.
Yep, definitely. It's we'll come back and address questions individually, or we will address them to the group as they come in. But yeah, that's definitely something we know. We're getting back to more of a normal market in terms of the spring market. This is the time when people are looking at what's been going on around them. They've seen properties up for sale and go quickly. If you're thinking about it, it's definitely the time to do it. Just as the gardens start to bloom and everything, the professional photographs that we do, they look so great with these new homes. And I was going to just say, you know, with this many listings that we have ourselves, we're doing a lot of open houses. And to your point, the buyers are there, and we're seeing them coming through our open houses, looking, and that's where people are going back and saying, wow, you know, I like the way this house is set up. It's similar to my house. I might think about putting my house in the market now, because with these numbers and these stats still climbing, it's very possibly a good time to consider putting my house on the market.
Absolutely.
So what else have we got? That's kind of in the lake.
Yes.
We've got quite a lot going on with our own team coming up on Saturday, April the 30th from 11 to 2 p.m. We are doing a shred day. Everybody can see that, and that'll be at our office. We would love to see some donations, but not necessary if you don't want to. You can bring in your personal documents, and it's always a good time to do it after tax day.
Yes.
Get rid of all of those documents that you've been saving and you don't want to keep at home anymore. And all of the proceeds from any donations we make will go to the Lake of the Woods Fire and Rescue.
And last year when we did this event, everyone loved it. It was well attended, and you don't even have to get out of your car. We do it as a drive-through. So you drive through, open your bag, we get your documents out, dump them, give them your box back. So easy breezy. And then also Taco Tuesday will be there too. And also Orange County Animal Shelter will be on site too. So come pick out a puppy or a dog. Adopt a dog or a cat. Usually they just bring the dogs, but definitely. And then the clubhouse for Easter on Sunday, they are doing a Easter brunch, and it'll be from 11:30 to two seatings, 11:30 to 1:30 and 2 to 4.
Reservations are required for that. I know my wife's already made the reservations because we've got the 3 grandchildren coming down this weekend. So we've got that booked for them, and it's a pretty interesting menu. It's not just the normal Sunday brunch menu. They're doing a whole buffet and a lot of Easter themed things going on, with things for the kids and stuff like that. And again, it's just great to see with the weather improving. Easter's always a nice time at the lake, for sure.
Absolutely. So I think we're concluded.
Yeah, I think that's about it. Let's see if there's anybody who's any questions from anybody. I don't see anything at the moment.
Right now.
But yeah, we'll look for that. And it was nice of you to join us. Barbara and I are going to sign off, and we're going to have some lunch here at Fareways Café. So have a good week, everyone.
Yes, have a great week, and I'm on call this weekend. So if you need to look at any houses, just call me.
Call Barbara.